Greetings, universe! My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. And you can't teach that. And this right here, this is my army of freaks. They're weird, and they're proud, and you can't teach that. Bada boom! Realest bots in the room. Ball Wheat Burrito, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week. That means you've made it, and you can make it the rest of the week. I know you're all made of sterner stuff. That's why you're in the army of freaks. Joining me as ever is the Goon Squad.
Yes, hello, Screamers here, as always. Good to see you, chat. I see a lot of familiar faces. We've got Michaela the freaking Prime, Josephine Medina, Elisa, Jordan the Wandering Hero, Destiny, Nightmare Reina, Alessandra Reyes, Stick, hello, Brett Former, Lol Catgirls, B Blue, alright, Full House. There's probably a lot more that I haven't named. I don't mean to skip over everyone, but we can't be here all night with introductions. I've only got so much time.
That's right, it's my turn. You can't hog all the introduction time. He said the Goon Squad, that means the rest of us. Shockwave here, with your scientific analysis ready at will.
Yeah, I thought I was a science guy, but anyway, Wheeljack's here. I guess I'm the tech guy. Maybe I just run things behind the scenes. I just do the tech. That's fine. I'm fine with being the tech guy. Angry Boys, hello, Battleframe, alright. CEO of Grimlock, he got skipped. That's alright, though.
CEO of Grimlock, superior. Lol Catgirls, inferior. Greetings, chat. Good to see you all. right, so we've got some fun things planned for this stream tonight. What I wanted to do is sort of structure the streams each week. So Tuesday, if for any of you that were here for yesterday's stream, Tuesday will be news day. So we'll just discuss news. We'll sort of have a laugh as we catch up on the weekly events so that they don't drive us crazy. And then on Wednesday, so that we don't focus on the negative stuff all the time, Wednesday, we'll highlight some of the good stuff. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight. The channels that have that freaking energy. Some you may already be familiar with, but I hope to introduce some of you to some new channels. As long as at least one of you out there finds a new channel that you enjoy, well, then it's all worth it. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing tonight. We'll be focusing on some of the good stuff out there. Some of those content creators that not only do they not talk down to their audience, they don't hate on their audience or wish ill will upon them, but they're really talented. They have really awesome content that I want to share with you guys. I got a variety of stuff. I got a couple of stop motion channels. Then we've got a source filmmaker channel, so it's sort of like computer generated, sort of like what you see me here. And then I've got a music channel. So if you guys were here during the intro with the slideshow there, the channel that does the intro music that I've used for today and yesterday's stream will be featuring them as well. So stick around, get ready. We're going to bring up some videos to watch. I've got a sampling for each one, and I hope you enjoy it. We'll have a good Wednesday. We'll sit back and chill. Just enjoy the show. I don't really have any other updates beyond that. Normally I like to cover updates before we get into the stories, but you know the drill. There's the super chat if you feel like donating. Never required, but always appreciated. And there's a link to the merchandise in the description below if you want to support the channel and get yourself some merchandise in the process. Otherwise, sit back, relax, hit that thumbs up. Every thumbs up is a middle finger to the cancel culture. And we'll enjoy some awesome content. Pull it up on screen. Alright, so this one, I'm going to have to move the chat. There we go. Okay. So first up, the first one I wanted to feature here is Ultra Marcus. He's a very talented YouTuber, a very nice guy as well, super chill, pleasant to hang out with. And as you can see here, if you can see on the screen, he's only a few subs shy of hitting that 1,000 mark. We want to get him to 1,000 subs. So go check out his channel. Be sure to subscribe. Tell him the freaking Prime sent you. And we'll check out one of his videos right now so you guys can see a sample of his work and see why I recommend him. Right, before I begin here, just to give you a brief background. Ultra Marcus, for any of you that aren't familiar, Ultra Marcus does stop motion videos with Transformers, and he uses a variety of figures. You'll notice that a lot of people who do Transformers stop motions will try to focus on whatever the current figures are. So if there's like a new Megatron or a new Optimus Prime, or whoever it may be, the Beast Wars characters, for instance, that have been coming out in the Kingdom Wave, they'll sort of focus on those figures. Well, Marcus here, he uses a variety. You'll see current figures. You'll see figures from the Siege and Earthrise, all that. And then you'll see G1, all the way back to G1, as you can see here, Shockwave in all his glory.
Yes, Prime, I can barely contain my excitement. I see that I'm getting some screen time. My original incantation right there. Right, the incarnation. What am I talking about? I'm so excited that I can't even get my words right. But I can't wait to see what adventures unfold starring me on Ultra Marcus's channel.
All right, Shockwave, don't get too carried away. This is about Ultra Marcus here. So yeah, he makes stop motion videos using the entire lifespan of Transformers, going all the way back to G1. And he does a lot of the voices himself. He animates himself. He'll get people to come in and do other voices, and I believe he has someone that helps him with the effects. Let me scroll down and see here. It might say. Not sure. If not, I apologize if I'm not giving the proper shout-outs to the cast and crew that he has involved in his videos, but he does a lot of the work himself. I believe he writes the scripts himself. So I wanted to show you this scene in particular. This was the one that really got me hooked. Because I had seen him around in the circles, the Transformers circles on YouTube and Discord and the like. And so I wasn't really sure what his content was like. And so I checked it out and I said, okay, let me try a couple of videos, see what he's got here. And this was the one. This scene in particular is what really caught my attention. So I want to share this with you all right now. I'm going to shut up and play the video.
I can see you, Shockwave. Can you see me? Oh, calm yourself, my lord. It is quite impossible for me to do you any harm in my present state.
A hologram. How very disappointing. My lord is a practitioner of both treason and cowardice.
Such hurtful words.
Zarek, even at this late stage in your disgrace, I believe there may yet be.
Leniency. Isn't that what you offered me before?
Of a sort. These files of yours.
Ah, yes. The sum of all my life's research. Quantum locked behind an impenetrable photon firewall. Of my own design.
I have never encountered a firewall I could not penetrate, nor a cipher I could not decode. In time, this information will be mine. You could save me that time.
Why should I? What's in it for me?
I shall allow you to disappear.
Disappear?
You will leave Decepticon-held territory and never return. Your assets will become my own. You will not make contact with any other Transformer ever again. You must make your new home on a world with no access to spacefaring technology. In return, I shall have it recorded that you perished in some accident.
I've got to pause it right there just to say, I love the atmosphere that he's got in this scenery. It looks like he's using the insides of computers, like old computer parts, but he's created with the lighting and everything, this really spooky atmosphere. It reminds me of like old 80s movies where they would use the lighting and a lot of smoke and fog and really create these creepy like hallways and labs and all this stuff.
Okay, nobody has cringed for a while, so we're going full extra cringe. Also shout out to Crimson Raptors. Eat shit, commie.
All right, thank you for the donation, Deplorable. I also want to give a shout out to B Blue. Thank you for that donation while I had just started the clip. And yeah, so if you want me to check out your channel, I'll definitely do that. I appreciate the donation. And thank you, Deplorable, for that as well. So if you're talking about cringe, I'm assuming you've sent a song request in. So we're going to get to that. Let me finish covering these channels, and then we'll get to the song requests. I see it in the DMs. Oh, it's an anime. Something about anime. Anime waifus, so that'll be fun. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, I pulled up the screen by accident. Look at me being unprofessional. Forgot I had the thing open. Anyway, I appreciate that. So yeah, with Ultra Marcus, the scenery that he's got here, it sets a very spooky atmosphere of Shockwave's lab. It's all smoky and dimly lit. I love the atmosphere that he sets. I noticed Onslaught sneaking in, and that was some really smooth animation. The way he sort of noticed that the conversation was taking place and then crept off to the side to hide and listen in. And it seemed like he had pulled up something on his wrist there. Seriously, Crimson. All right, well, apparently, Crimson, you're on somebody's shit list. I don't know what's going on, but thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. You guys work out your differences in peace. Come on, we're trying to have fun here. But I appreciate the donation. But yeah, so it looked like Onslaught was broadcasting, possibly either recording or maybe broadcasting it to a remote location. So I love the story that's set up just in this brief scene. We have this awesome conversation going back and forth between Zarak and Shockwave. And you can feel the tension between them. Like, Shockwave obviously does not trust this guy. And this guy seems like he's holding some sort of ace up his sleeve as well. So Zarak, speaking of Zarak, it seems like he's holding some sort of ace up his sleeve, and Shockwave obviously doesn't trust him. And then you've got Onslaught spying on them. So just a really interesting scene with excellent atmosphere. And the effects, I love this hologram effect. You can see the smoke and the light. Just all these little attention to detail is what sells it. Because you could have something like fancy figures. You could be using the masterpiece Shockwave and have some sort of expensive diorama. But if it's not set up properly with lighting and the camera work, he's got really nice cinematography set up here with just the framing of everything. I only noticed that what the background is just because it's something that I would use. It's like, oh yeah, it looks like computer parts. That's brilliant. But otherwise, it blends in perfectly. And so that's the thing. He's got this excellent framing of the scenes with the lighting, the composition of the shots, the effects, all these little attention to detail with the smoke and the light of the hologram. And it all brings it together and just sells that scene, sells that atmosphere and that image. And it's great. So I highly recommend that you check out Ultra Marcus. Tell him Optimus the freaking Prime sent you. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's almost there. He's very close. Let's get him there. And check out his other stuff. He mostly does stop motions, but I noticed that he also does live streams from time to time and the occasional random like comedy video, things like that. Sort of like what I do here. It's like mostly live streams, but occasionally I'll do random other videos. So it's kind of like that. So check out his other stuff. Highly recommend. We catch up with the chat here. Preacher Cal, Ian Ross. Good to see you guys here. Oh, Immortal Ideas. I'm glad that you could make it. I actually featured a song of yours in the introduction, the slideshow during the introduction to the stream. We'll be actually covering your channel here pretty soon. Gold Street Country Gang. All right, welcome. Double Dealer. Good to see you. Bug. Awesome. All right, so the next channel that we're going to check out while we're sticking with the stop motion theme, it's stop motion, but rather than focused on Transformers, I know that we're all pretty much Transformers fans for the most part. I'm pretty sure most of you, if not all of you, that found my channel was through some sort of Transformers-related content. But we're not just fans of Transformers. We're also we're freaks. We're weird. We're fans of all sorts of stuff, right? So this next channel that I want to feature is called Marquez Films. and he's a stop motion channel, but he, as you can see here, he does a lot of Marvel focused stuff. Now I don't think that's the only thing he focuses on, but it's primarily what his work covers is Marvel related content. So if you're, you know, got your fill of Transformer stuff, you say, okay, well, I've got Ultra Marcus's channel I'm going to check out, plus whatever other Transformers related channels that you're already subscribed to, and you're thinking, hey, I want to see some Marvel stop motions. Well, check out Marquez Films. And the stop motion, he does a few things here, tutorials, effects tutorials, as you can see. Couple of little comedic videos like Dancing Zemo from the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. But the video that I want to share with you guys that I thought was really good, really well put together here, was the opening minute of this Infinity War scene.
The Infinity Stone. Give it to me.
All right, so what do you guys think of that? Again, just like Ultra Marquez had, Marquez has that really smooth animation. It's a combination of using a lot of frames to capture the movement, and then using motion blur. Because you can put motion blur on in post-production, but if it's really jumpy, like if you've only got a few frames for the movement, then the motion blur is going to look like the characters or the figures or whatever you're animating with are underwater. They're going to look really blurry and distorted. But when you use a lot of frames like that, and then put the motion blur on top, you see that really smooth animation. It almost looks like the action figures are alive. So I highly recommend Marquez Films if you're looking for some good Marvel-related stop-motion stuff. And I forgot to mention about Ultra Marcus, but all of these channels, all the ones that I'm covering right now, from the ones that I've already covered to the ones that we are going to get to, they're all active. They all release stuff. I don't want to say on necessarily a weekly basis, but if it's not a weekly basis, it's like every other week. They're pumping content out. In the case of one of the content creators we're going to get to, he puts stuff out nearly on the daily, if not multiple times a day. So all of these channels are very active. They'll have plenty of content for you. They've got a great backlog for you to check out. So Marquez Films for your Marvel stop motion. Now, for the next one that I want to show you guys, this one isn't stop motion. It's Source Filmmakers. So this one uses 3D animation. And the name of this channel is 666 SFM. Now, you know, I'm a Primus-fearing bot, so I'm not wild about the name, but, you know, I'm not going to judge. He still makes good content, and he's a really good guy. So I want to show you a particular animation from this channel that, well, it's got me in it. Not me, like, voicing in it, but me, Optimus Prime. You can see right here, Mechagodzilla from the 2021 Kong vs. Godzilla. Or Godzilla vs. Kong, I said that backwards. But yeah, let's see how I stack up against Mechagodzilla. yeah, it's time for Metroplex to heed the call of the last prime. That's right. So, what did you guys think of that video? That was made in Source Filmmaker. It's a 3D, for anyone that's not familiar with it, it's a 3D animation, and I believe it's free on Steam. If it's not free, it's like $10. It's not that expensive. And you can get all sorts of free assets. Once you do get the software, there's all sorts of free assets that you can get. There's a really active community that's always uploading different 3D models and props and all sorts of stuff. So I've used it a little bit, but I haven't done anything like that where it's like a full-blown animation. But that was just a little bit of a teaser from his channel. He's working on a full-blown series, or maybe it's going to be like a fan film that's going to feature Unicron and Nemesis Prime and all sorts of characters. So definitely stay tuned if you like what you saw. And last but certainly not least, I want to show you guys, we're going to take another change in direction here. So this one isn't really animation, although his videos do contain some animation, so he's sort of a jack of all trades, but this is a music channel. And I mentioned this earlier, Immortal Ideas. I've been playing his music in the introduction for the streams from today and yesterday. And we've been in the talks recently, working on an intro song that will be featured in upcoming streams. But this guy, I want to show you just real quick. I'll scroll down and you can see. We want to talk about a backlog of videos. He uploads new music. I don't know how he does it. He's like a machine. And this one in particular, I like this one a lot because it incorporates stop motion in the video, so I'm not going to talk over it any further. I'm going to let the song play. So what do you guys think of that? One thing that I think that no one could argue with, whether it's your cup of tea or not, one thing that you can't argue with is that it's brimming with creativity. And that's why I wanted to showcase these channels, is each one of them, I feel, are just brimming with creativity. The things that they use, whether it was the stop motion guys with how they use their sets and the lighting and the animation, or Source Filmmaker with the 3D models and bringing in Mechagodzilla and Optimus and Metroplex. And then this here with the amazing music and the video to go with it. You can't deny that it's brimming with creativity. And that's what I love about this stuff. That's why I wanted to share it with everyone. We'll pause it right there on the smiley face. A happy moment. So what did you all think, chat? Did you enjoy this showcase. It was sort of like a talent showcase. I wanted to share some talented content creators with you all. Did you enjoy it? Is this a format that you would like to see going forward? I mentioned at the start of the stream, Tuesday we could focus on news and sort of have a laugh at all the craziness going on. And then Wednesday, focus on more positive things like sharing some of the content, whether it's other channels. It doesn't necessarily always have to be other YouTube channels, but I just decided that that's what the theme of today would be. But sharing other content, whether it's other YouTube channels, movies, music, television, just things that are worth checking out because they're full of creativity and they've got that freaking energy. I do want to go check B Blue. I know he donated earlier, hinted at checking out his channel, so I'll do that. Let me close down this window. Make it easier for me. Let's see. I'm assuming that the channel name is B Blue. What's the channel name, or can you put a link? Can you put a link in chat or in Discord? If you can send me your channel, Blue. I'll check it out. And if we don't get to it on this stream, we'll feature on the next one. Because if you guys enjoy this, then we'll do more in the future. There's plenty more channels to feature, that's for sure. Oh, my vocoder is on. See, this is what happens when I don't drink enough Energon wine. Throat gets sore, start sounding like Soundwave. Always happens. I need to drink more. I think I fixed it. I cleared my throat. Soundwave, somehow this is your fault. I don't know how. Somehow.
Don't blame me. I got the vaccine like 5 times.
But you only had to get it once or twice. The hell.
Just in case anybody forgot, Crimson Raptor can still eat shit.
Oh, you guys are really going at it. Thank you for the donation. My word.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, Crimson. You might want to find out what's going on. You're more hated than I am. I thought I was the bottom of the barrel. I believe you've taken that prize. You're not going to have my crown, though. You don't get my crown. I'm keeping it. You don't get it. Oh yeah, wasn't there a song request?
Oh, gee, thanks, Starscream. I'm so glad you remembered. Oh my gosh. All right. We'll get the song, and we've also got Blue's channel here. Let's show off Blue's channel, and then we'll end out the stream with a song about thick anime thighs. Because I'm just a robot in disguise who likes thick thighs. Yeah, I have to mute the audio so I don't get copyright strike. They're using movie music. That's okay. This looks awesome though. It's Predator versus Leonardo and he's getting killed. Oh, slice and dice. I'll give commentary since I had to mute the audio. Oh, Leonardo, how I knew thee. You're next, Stark. You're next, Iron Man. This is great though, Blue. I like the premise. Predator versus Iron Man. The name of the channel, I'm going to scroll down here. My shoulder might be in the way. There it is. Tell Bumblebee to eat me. Well, thank you, shit, for the $1. Bumblebee, get in here. we've got a happy customer. Well, we've got a customer. I want to make them happy. So you've got some shit to eat, Bumblebee. Get in here. But yes, Be Blue Games. Check him out. Thank you for the donation, Be Blue, and thank you for the donation shit. Wait, that's the wrong window. All right. We've got a song to sing about anime waifus. Let's get to that. This should be interesting. Wait a minute. I think I remember this one. Wait, what? No, wait, I shouldn't admit to that. No, I think this one's been requested before. Oh, or not. Or maybe you were just starting me at the English part. Is that what's going on? How does this go? I'm frightened. Chat, I'm frightened. If you were seeing what I saw right now, I'm very scared.
Anime thighs when she opened up so wide, I got a twinkle in my eye. Asian pussy is so tight, I just really.
Oh no. All right, chat. Remember, you're the army of freaks. You're made of sterner stuff. You can take this. You can handle a song about anime, thick anime thighs. Who's with me? Who else is a robot in disguise that likes thick thighs?
Let me in on this. I can handle it. Anime thighs when she open up so wide, I got a twinkle in my eye. Asian pussy is so tight, I just really want a pipe. Oh my god, she got them big ass titties. She's only 5, aye. 'Cause that's how it works in anime shit. Bitch, I'm about to fuck this cutie, so I whip out my katana, and I knock this little bitch out with just one hit like I'm Saitama. Why you act like you retarded? Little bitch, I don't want drama. I still hit when she says no, don't understand when she don't wanna. Hey. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Sailor Moon, my motherfucking bitch, I might pull up, give the thighs a little motherfucking kiss. And man, if you talking shit, tell Ryuk you on the list. Yeah, your sister is my groupie, she take this anime dick. Okay, little bitch, I don't care if that fat ass is 2D. Anime bitches are so hot to me. Score a bounty on that pussy, you can call me Spike Lee. Putting out fire, getting ice, bitch, I'm Todoroki. And if you got some shit to say, then you can say it to me. Because I spit on fire.
Alright, are you all sufficiently traumatized? Somebody said they're clipping it for an edit. Oh no, Bug! No, go right ahead. That's what I should be doing that. I should be clipping these things for edit. Make a greatest hits. Optimus and the freaking gang sing the greatest hits of all time. All right, with that, I think we'll end it on that note. Saw some awesome new channels. You heard an amazing song sung by Soundwave that's probably going to get me eternally demonetized and shadow banned. But thank you for the donations. I really appreciate it, everyone. And thank you, everyone else, for hanging out. If you enjoyed this, please give the video a like. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more content. And if you've got any recommendations, because we're going to do more features of channels and shows, movies, anything that you think has that freaking energy. Be sure to share it in the comments and Perhaps we'll feature it in a future stream. But until then, remember to stay weird and stay proud. This is Optimus the freaking Prime, signing off.